Welcome to Two Drunks in a Bottle.
I'm BB.
And I'm Hunter.
So, Hunter, you're the new Hunter, actually. You're hired.
I'm the new one.
So you're drunk number 2.
I'm drunk number 2. Oh, Hims is back.
Wait, what? I told you on the New Year's Eve live stream you were fired.
And then you moved my mic away. Like I wouldn't find it.
Where did you go?
You went to the bathroom and I come back and I hear you talking about the new Hunter.
I thought I was ready. We were ready to start.
No, don't work that way.
Sorry, new Hunter.
I guess we'll make room for him.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Hope he sits on the dog and it bites him.
Yeah. Oh, poor dog.
Poor Maggie.
Yeah, that was animal abuse.
Man, in between you two, this is human abuse.
Well, I guess my bad. You want to redo the intro since you're here?
Y'all already did it.
You sure?
Yeah.
We have to redo it because they don't know who he is. They think his name is Hunter.
I really don't know what his name is at this point. He said Hunter.
You invited me on this show.
I know, but you try to take my spot.
This man right here, no respect. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield.
All right,
Just no respect.
I apologize that he disrespected you. What the hell?
We're
We're never gonna have another guest on because of you.
He tried to take my spot.
I hired him.
So it's both of y'all to blame then.
Do I get the sign-on bonus still?
Absolutely, the reach around.
Okay. No. He owes me $20.
Oh, my bad.
It's your severance fee. Oh man.
All right, welcome back to Two Drunks in a Bottle, guys. That was our little skit. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm BB.
I'm Hunter.
And this is Max.
I'm Max with 2 X's.
2 X's.
There we go.
Wait, why not 3? This is Casting Couch.
Oh, I'm soft. Oh, I'm softcore. I can fuck you, but you can't watch.
Hey, if you're subscribed to our OnlyFans, 2 Drunks After Dark.
Yeah. Is this the Casting Couch? I thought I saw some stains on it.
Yeah, I told you.
We're on episode 9, so there's gonna be stains.
Oh god. It's all good. Hey guys, I hate to be the one to tell y'all, but I only date tall guys. Okay.
Okay. Man, I'm taller than him.
I'm taller than both of y'all on my back.
Oh.
Maybe not Bronson if I let him stand on my wallet.
Oh man. This escalated quickly.
Oh yeah, it did. Let's go, baby, rip it and grip it.
What did you pick tonight? Because it's always guest choice. When we have a live guest, it's always their choice.
Yeah.
All right, that's actually a very good one. Well, from what I was told with podcasts, y'all do a thing where it is somebody brings alcohol, but they have to have a story behind it.
Yep.
Okay.
So my story would be my gypsy drinking story, but it was very cheap vodka that we bought there. It would be compared to like Blue Label or like Burnett's, just some really cheap, just awful like aristocrat vodka. But I don't think that I couldn't remember the brand. If they did have it here, I can't remember the brand, but I doubt that they would have it here. And then I also brought the mixer, which would be Gatorade. If you want to grab that.
All right.
Should be in the cooler right next to you.
Before we do that,
oh, okay, yeah.
Normally we'll take a shot. So we got 3 things that we do. We do a shot.
Okay.
Were you not told this?
No, I wasn't told about the shot of this cheap vodka.
So we do a shot. We do a mixed drink.
Okay.
And then we do it on ice.
You described this awfully. Okay. No, I got you.
No one told you this.
No, I mean I was told about the drink with a story behind it. That's why I brought the cheap vodka. But I was doing all this other stuff.
You see why I fired him now?
Yeah. Oh my god, man, dude, that cheap vodka. So you're telling me we have to do a shot of that really cheap vodka?
I'll tell you what.
Wait, we're all doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. We don't have to. If you want to change it up a little bit for your style and you got something different.
No.
Or you want to go with?
We have to stick with it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, under any other circumstance than this one right here, I would rather shit in my own hands and clap than take a shot of that by itself.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you, I'm a fan of this vodka. I actually have this vodka sitting on in my liquor cabinet right now.
You are such a troglodyte.
He can tell you. I'll drink it on ice. It's my thing. That's what I do with this one. So
he literally was gonna pull out the old bottle he had that he's been drinking on. He was like, "This is good." I'm like, "That's definitely not enough."
It's like a quarter of the bottle.
Yeah.
So you're telling me, that could have turned out bad in 2 ways. So either way, you actually win with this. You either get to keep this bottle because I sure as fuck ain't going home with it. But I would have looked like a fucking peasant if I would have showed up with a quarter of it.
Yeah.
With a quarter bottle, like, oh, don't worry, I already drank 3/4 of this. It's all
It was
good
on the
now.
way here.
Yeah, on the way here. Yeah, my liver's dead. I'm dying right now. I need a transplant. Are you B positive?
I don't know. I gotta get tested.
Okay. Actually, I was hoping for him to say no, I'm A negative, because I'm like, good, that's what I am. A negative. It's like, I only need half your liver. You don't really need it.
There's your glass.
All right.
So a shot is this full, this completely filled up.
Oh
So,
no,
yeah.
stop. I don't want to catch a liver disease and turn yellow.
I will go.
be looking like a looking like a Oompa Loompa when he doesn't have a tan.
Gatorade, because it'll come quickly.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness, no, I can be. I got a Bud Light as a as a tracer.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour the first shot.
Yeah, I only want 2 fingers. Hey, Bronson, I only want 2 fingers full. Okay, just
There,
just 2 fingers. Now we're gonna, yeah, just 2 fingers. Yeah, just 2 fingers.
there you go.
Yeah. Oh, I can smell the nail polish remover already.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So we'll lead in. We'll do the shot, and then if you want to tell a drunken story, we'll do that.
Sounds
I
good.
would love to. I would love to. There we go. Oh, I'm like, glad we all did that.
Rubbing alcohol for sure.
Oh man.
Hey, you picked vodka. I'm just saying.
Well, that was a part of the story, and I thought I was going to be mixing it. I was like, dude, there's no way I can screw it up with Gatorade.
All right. So what do we got?
All right. Oh, my gypsy drinking story.
I've never heard it.
Okay. Well, first, do you
Or I
mind?
think I have.
Do you mind if I have a gypsy cocktail? Do you mind if I have some ice?
Yeah. You want to make all three of us one?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right.
God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt.
Right.
All right.
All right. So, oh, this is going to be a story.
Love how we're already moving into the second drink.
Oh yeah,
Well, he said the story leads us in, so I mean,
Oh,
we don't have to
yeah,
go
it
right
does.
away.
we're going to do it. We might as well do it right.
You're
Now there's
here.
there's going to be one caveat to this, is that it is going to be very cheap vodka, which we have there. Now, just a little background of like where this comes from. My senior year of high school, I was an exchange student and lived in Ireland for a year. So while I was over there, I made a whole bunch of friends. Well, my best friend over there, the only other exchange student guy was a guy by the name of Simon Fisher. He was German, but he was redheaded. I mean, tall. He was like 6'4", redheaded. He besides being tall, he blended right into Ireland, except for his stupid accent.
Welcome to the live stream, Polly.
Yeah. So, so me and Simon, there's a term in Ireland which is called gypsy drinking. Now, long story short, you have to be 18 to drink in Ireland, but I mean that was kind of neither here nor there. But if you were like
Right.
13 or 14, where you just looked way too young, what you would do is you get an older brother, older sister, or an older friend to buy you alcohol. Then you and all your friends would go and sit on a park bench somewhere, or just somewhere, and then you would just drink, in a park or something like that. They just called it gypsy drinking. Don't ask me. Well, we all had the idea that we wanted to try a bout of gypsy drinking. We all looked old enough where we could go to the bars, but we just wanted to kind of like, get in the culture and try it one time,
Right.
It's kind of like, a foreigner coming over here and like taking them cow tipping at least one time,
Yeah.
So we just wanted to try it.
Damn Tommy Boy reference.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. So we were, so either way, so we went and bought really, really cheap vodka. Well, in Ireland, they have a drink. It's called Lucozade. It's kind of like Gatorade, but it's sparkling. It's a sparkling Gatorade. By itself, quite good. So since we don't have Lucozade or a sparkling Gatorade, I have to opt for regular Gatorade. Unless y'all have a sparkling machine, but I doubt that. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I don't think we made it there yet.
Yeah. You ain't me.
This almost looks like a Walk Me Down. Just that color of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Or like hypnotic or like a diluted hypnotic. All right. So one or the other. So we get a bottle of vodka from somewhere.
All right.
Then we buy the Lucozade. And you know what, gentlemen? Let's cheers on that. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, we're all gonna go here. See, that's not that bad.
The vodka didn't overpower it like I thought it was going to.
Yeah, me neither. I thought I was gonna do something to it.
That vodka normally overpowers everything.
That Gatorade's sweet as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the others, we bought the vodka, we bought the Lucozade. We thought the Lucozade would be a good mixer.
Right.
When we meet at the park bench. It's a long sidewalk going down a hill. It's kind of terraced going down, and there is one like terrace in which has like a park bench.
Yeah.
That road goes directly into the center of town. Which we're going to do, we're going to gypsy drink, just get the experience, and we're going to go to town and just finish the night off there. Well, we have the bottle and we have the Lucozade, and we start mixing everything, but the Lucozade is the worst fucking mixer that you could ever think of, and it's mixed with the cheapest vodka that we could buy. So ended up, we pretty much just ditched the Lucozade, and me and Simon were just sitting there just taking pulls. The girls don't want it. Now there's like 8 of us, but also me and Simon. Me and Simon are the other ones that were drinking on the bottle after like the first round or whatever.
Right.
Me and him, and I had just learned how to drink. Just learned. I might have been drunk 5 times before this. Then we're doing this gypsy drinking, and now I've got a dangerous bottle of vodka sitting in my hand. I might as well just, put the bottle to my head and pull the trigger, if you know what I mean. So sitting there, and we're getting hammered. Me and Simon get so hammered on the terrace, like we barely make it into town. We finally get down there, but we're stumbling. I get down there, but Simon's more, because Simon's been drinking since he was 16. He probably even younger than that. He's German.
Hang on a sec, live chat. We'll answer your questions here in a minute.
Okay. Oh, this story isn't going to take too long. So we get down to town. Well, I'm sloshed. I'm fucking done, right? Donezo. So I guess so Simon and Mariana was from Italy. They ended up having to carry, it was about 1.5 miles. They had to 2 hands, like me holding on to both of them. I'm talking about, like, I went paraplegic for about 3 hours, and they carried me all the way home. I got inside, whatever. Well, the story would not, that's just my side of the story. But no, never mind. Once I got home, I spent about 45 minutes just puking my guts. I'm talking about, I was praying to the toilet. Just, if you just let me just cold toilet up against my face, if you just let me get through tonight, I'll never.
We've all had those nights. I'll never drink again.
I'll never drink again.
I'm a damn lie.
Yeah,
I think you've had a lot more, BB.
Yeah.
A lot more of those times.
Yeah.
Oh man. So either way, but like the funny thing is, like when Simon got back, well, he ended up still drinking on the vodka. We didn't even finish the bottle, and I was done. Well, Simon was drinking it on the way back. Now in Ireland, there's everything's like the center of town has like a monument. Ours was called the Diamond, which the Diamond is like almost like a chapel shaped building with columns that comes to a roof and it comes up to a point. Well, in the center of it is going to be a fountain, water that comes out. Simon went, and it happens every single. It wasn't just Simon. It was just his turn this weekend. So Simon went to the deadgum Diamond, and he filled that he filled it about 3 inches deep. I'm talking about, dude, this thing has to be about 5 feet wide. Now it's a ring, that goes around that center fountain. But he filled that thing up about 3 inches in about an hour, and then apparently the cops talked to him. He was just laying on the ground. But it's they're just they see it so often, they're just like, fuck, it's not cold outside. He'll be fine. They'll just leave him alone. And just to end the story, I woke up the next day just reeking of alcohol. I had a rugby game, and I'm just hung over as shit, man. So I go down to meet my coach. He picks me up. As soon as I got in the car, he was just like, drinking last night? I was like, oh man, dude, I had a hangover. I was drinking water, man. So we had to go up to Belfast. It was like a 2-hour ride. And now I don't know if y'all know anything about Irish roads, but they're not straight. Like America, whenever we get to a hill, we move the hill. Yeah. Our road's going straight. Them, right. No, we're just going to go around it. And there's woo, 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 in a bus that has that fake ass heat. As soon as we stopped to let the under 16s off. We were the under 18s. We stopped to let them off at the city. I walked out and I'm talking about Exorcist, just projectile vomited, just all water. Everybody's sitting there taking videos. And this is back when they had the coolest phone was just a flip phone. So it was a shitty video, but it was good enough to see me exile or Exorcist style puking. Yeah. Then we got out there and played the game, but it was the best game of rugby I ever played in my life. I wasn't feeling no pain. I was hitting everybody. And then that would be my gypsy drinking story.
So this is Max. He's already introduced himself. Memphis Ripley. So you asked, who is this dude? This is Max. I do believe Memphis Ripley, you have met him. He said, "Will y'all get a chance to speak?" Max does talk a lot.
Yeah.
But we knew that coming into this. Don't let this guy. You know who this is. You don't know it by Memphis Ripley. I do believe you met my father-in-law before, right?
I think I have.
Yeah.
So this is my father-in-law, Memphis
Oh.
Ripley. So he's gonna
Oh.
talk his shit. He doesn't
Yeah.
remember who you are for some reason. We told him who was coming on this week.
I think the last time I saw him, he just got some red squirrels.
So you do know
Yeah.
who he is.
Yeah, I remember him.
And then El Polly, how do you guys know Max? That actually can lead into my drunken story, I guess.
Okay.
So the first time I ever met Max, Corey was still dating the stripper and lived over on Linfield with us. So, you know, he lived across the street, if you remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The first time I ever met Max, Corey and me had bought that the handle of Jack, because that's what me and Corey always drank.
Always.
And I'll never forget. Max comes in, and I had my damn it, my Smith and Wesson on my hip, my 40 cal, and you were like, "Oh, what you got there?" And you were like, "Oh, I got so and so and so," and you went out to your truck and you pulled your pistol, I do believe, out, and you're like, "This is what I got." And then Corey, I had just bought that damn gun. What was it that he had bought?
Don't ask me.
It was an expensive ass gun. No, it was his pistol. Can't remember what the hell it was.
Wouldn't have been an XD9, would it?
No, it was a foreign, like really foreign gun. I can't fuck. It was sand color.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Dude, you're talking about like
It's
5-6 years ago.
Closer to 10.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's closer to 10.
I can't even remember the stripper's name.
I do remember the stripper's name, but I'm not gonna call the stripper out.
Oh, okay.
Unless you just think I should.
Oh, you mean Bambi? Or was it Cinnamon? Or was it Destiny?
No,
Star.
Bree.
Yeah, why would you do that? I thought that was the point of me saying a whole bunch of like stripper names.
No, I kind of thought you were doing like the guessing game, and I was like, you're never gonna guess. I thought that's what we were doing. I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
It wasn't a desert eagle. It absolutely was not a desert eagle. Anyways, you come in. I'm already fucking 2 sheets to the wind, just about. And we were playing fucking high low. That was the night that he introduced me and Hunter to high low. And you were like, fuck yes, I'm down for this. And I'd already done chugged. At that point, I was drinking Angry Orchards, if you remember that too. I wasn't a beer drinker then at all.
Still love Angry Orchards.
Fucking Bree was like, "Don't puke in my sink. I just cleaned it." And I hit their fucking door with fucking puke. Hit their fucking front door with puke. And she's like, "I'd much rather you.
I remember
I'd much rather you have fucking puked in my sink than on my fucking door."
Yeah, you didn't make it outside.
And then I remember you asking Corey, "Is he good?
Right.
Is he cut off?" And Corey's like, "Nah, he's good. He's gonna come back in and he's gonna fucking do it again."
Sure enough, that's what you did. You're like, I'm good.
And I remember you're like mad respect that night. You're like, you threw up and you come right back in and you started again.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Whenever I puke, it's like, no, I'm gone. No, pack it in, boys.
Fucking Jack days doing those, remember mine and Corey's 50-50s? That's what we called them. It was called 50-50s, and Corey would let me make them every single time because he's like, "You make the perfect Jack and Coke."
Oh, 50-50.
And it was 75% Jack, 25% fucking Coke.
But you would just call them 50-50.
But we called them 50-50s. That's what me and Corey had fucking called them, was 50-50s. You'll probably hear this story again because I feel like when Corey comes on this podcast, we're hitting Jack again.
Oh, yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely hitting Jack again, but we're doing Jack and Coke all night long with Corey. That's what we're going to do with him.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, bro, yeah. But since you got that really cool cooler with the bottle opener, you need to get the the glass bottle Cokes. Dude,
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it classy. Stay classy, my friend.
Jess said, "Looking good, guys. Welcome, Max. Long time no see." So apparently, Jess knows who you are.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen her once or twice.
Yeah.
So if you need to see comments, I got it right here too.
Oh, okay.
So, Hunter, you got a drunken story? Mine was. I don't have a vodka drunken story.
I really was about to say the same.
I've been drunk on vodka, but I don't have a drunk vodka story.
Me and a couple guys at work, we were just talking about this. Are you a clear guy or a whiskey guy? I was like, I don't mess with clear too often, unless we're just drinking like a certain drink that includes it. We don't really do. I do have a drunken story with kind of like the Gatorade fill, but I kind of want to hold off on that. I want to.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I think that story definitely needs that. That's coming up. That one is coming up at some point.
Yeah, I do want to save that one when we actually hit that bottle.
Man, do you mind if I get some more ice?
Hey, go for it.
Yeah. Let Hunter tell his drunken story, and then we'll make another drink.
Oh hell yeah!
I really don't think I have one. I try not to repeat my drunken stories because I know I've done it twice already.
Hunter looks like he's good on ice.
Yeah, that's enough for me.
All right.
Do we want to go ginger beer route first, or do
Vodka
we
ginger beer?
vodka and ginger beer? He came up with that.
It's not my recipe.
He said it's a Moscow Mule. That's what he says it is.
Okay, let's go for it.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
The only thing we're missing is like the lime and the mint, but those are the two base ingredients: is ginger beer and vodka.
Well, let's go for it.
Now, I never had it with.
I don't think I've ever had one.
I
And
never
that
had
was a twist top.
Oh, it's a twist top.
It was. I didn't even realize it was a twist top.
So when you say you never had it, you talking about a Moscow Mule or the ginger beer itself?
Whenever I worked at a Longhorn Steakhouse, I've made a whole bunch of them, but I never actually tried one.
Huh.
There we go.
I'm not a ginger fan. I'm really not.
I got ginger in my beard, dude.
I mean, so does he.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. It's me and you versus him. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the wife too.
Got the side audience. Can't remember.
And your son.
Yeah, whatever.
Or be like the
If that's the
case, House of the Dragon.
is Memphis Ripley's going to comment too and say, "Me too."
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so
Cheers.
Hunter does not have a drunken story, so we're gonna jump right on into the general conversation.
Ooh, yeah.
I
baby.
do have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be good, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So a person got to have a copper cup to drink a Moscow Mule. He said that's part of what we're missing too is a copper cup.
Well, we don't have the lime or the mint either, so it's not a Moscow Mule. It's just the two base ingredients for it.
Who said that?
Memphis Ripley.
Memphis Ripley.
Memphis Ripley.
Yeah, we're peasants.
Memphis Ripley is gonna.
What's up?
He's gonna blow this chat up tonight. He's probably done a little bit of drinking himself. I wonder what he's drinking. What are you drinking, Memphis Ripley? What are you hitting on tonight? It's cold, so I'm assuming it's probably something brown.
I feel like we ought to do an episode with this Memphis Ripley.
We are eventually going to do an episode with Memphis Ripley.
Oh yeah. I heard it.
Y'all heard it here first.
Unfortunately, he won't go live. His is going to be a pre-recorded one. So we'll see how that goes.
I get that.
We may give him a double feature that night. Like, do a live one with someone else and then release his as well.
Okay.
Bonus content.
Yeah. I'm all right with that.
Anyways, if you were to die, now this is a little morbid, but this question was requested to have been asked. This guy could potentially be in the he is drinking clear. He said he's drinking clear here. I'm assuming it's probably Bacardi.
Yeah.
He's probably drinking Bacardi. If I was to be a guessing man, a betting man, it's probably Bacardi. If not,
yeah, Bacardi wouldn't shock me at all.
trying to think what it would be if he's not. If
you got rum, you got.
Hold on, if he's not drinking Bacardi,
tequila.
It's not tequila. It would be vodka.
Vodka or rum. Those are like the two mains.
I would stick with Bacardi.
Yeah, I'd say
really
Bacardi, but I'm trying to think of the mother-in-law because he's probably drinking off of what he bought her.
Malibu?
No.
That's true.
She don't drink the sweet shit.
Oh.
Anyway, so if you were to die, and this guy might be watching, he can answer what he would say.
Yeah.
If you were to die, how would you want to die in a cool way? So don't use like sleeping, because now I'll say something about sleeping, but if you were to die, how would you die in a cool way?
I know exactly my answer. Hunter, you go first.
All right. So there was something I always wanted to do when I was on. I told the story about me being in Hawaii and stuff. I never got too much into detail, but when I was down there, one of the big things was skydiving, and it was something I wanted to do but never did. And I want to say it was within 2 years of me being out there and stuff. I was going to do it, but 2 years prior to that, they actually had an accident with the people that I was thinking about actually doing the skydive with. That they just didn't make it.
Tito, that was it. It was Tito. That's why I couldn't fucking think of it. He's drinking Tito's.
I didn't think about Tito's. So they had an accident where someone just didn't make it after a skydiving. This was 2 years before, and everybody was like, "Dude, they had an accident 2 years." I'm like,
Time out. How is there a skydiving accident and like it's just like it didn't make it after? If you're falling from like I don't know what 10,000 feet and something happens, how many times do you walk away from that? Like out of like 100, I wouldn't say, hey, for some dumb reason at the end of it, they didn't make it. No, if there's a skydiving accident, they normally die.
The bad part is you're stealing mine. But I'm okay with you stealing mine because I got another one. I'm gonna use. I
was following Max's. Max's hit me first.
I'm gonna use the other guys.
There you go.
As mine.
So anyway, like that was something I wanted to do, but I mean, if I had to choose a way to go out, that would be it. Like just falling from the sky, having the time of my life until splat, pretty much.
Hey,
yeah,
falling.
I feel like it would be painless for sure.
Oh, you wouldn't feel it.
It would last maybe like a second as soon as you hit.
The worst part would be you falling. Like
no, that would be the best part. This is the time of your life is falling.
But you trying to pull that cord and it not doing it. The panic.
You probably freaked the fuck out.
The panic in you is going to be like, holy shit, I got to get right with Jesus right now.
To be honest, I think I would have that moment. Of course, anybody else would, but I think I would try to kind of settle my mind down. Like, okay, I'm going to die. This is it. But I'm not going to spend the last couple of seconds screaming and hollering. It's not going to do anything for me. I think I'm still going to try and enjoy it.
Motherfucker, you better try to put your ass on your knees in the sky and go ahead and get right with yourself.
I don't know about all that. I'm still going to have the time of my life. I'm going to have fun with it.
Hey, you know what? Hey, no, let the man have his dream. Falling feels like flying until
let the man have his dream.
Let the man have his dream.
Which brings me to my next part. Y'all want to go skydiving?
No.
You know what? Hey,
I'm down.
I'm down.
No.
I do have a little one to think of. So I'll just have to make sure my life insurance policy is caught up to date. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna have to seriously pass on that. That is.
Did y'all get together and ask?
That's some white people shit.
So they're asking. Did me and you get together and ask what color that y'all were wearing tonight? Me and you.
Oh no! I just wore my Sunday best.
Actually, mine's a little bit lighter. Like you can look in the camera right there.
Yeah.
Am I not a little bit lighter than you? Like it's not.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look. I even got a better tan than you.
You're a fucking ginger. You don't tan. You burn.
I get red. Yeah, I know.
You burn. You don't tan.
I had a couple drinks, dude. We started off the same color, but my ginger's popping out.
I mean, being ginger, at least we have a good beard.
How would you?
Yeah. Let me ask you something about that beard of yours. Does he grow in all patchy and white trashy like that all by itself?
I'm just saying, on camera, it looks full.
That's CGI, everybody.
Yeah,
he's got green tape on his face.
Yes. On camera, my beard looks full. You come in person and you see me and you're like,
oh yeah,
you got mange or what? You got mange or what the fuck do you have? But on camera,
or
early
male pattern baldness of the cheeks.
I'm going full time YouTube. I'm quitting my job. No one knows this.
Oh man, so yours will be falling.
Skydiving, yeah.
Skydiving?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, dude, like if I had to die.
You better not steal mine.
No. There's no way you're stealing it. But the thing is, though, this is actually a fantasy I've had.
Mine's gonna be so unrealistic. It better not fucking be mine.
No. This one's fairly realistic, and I got this from like the Joe Rogan podcast. He was talking about the dude that like fought and killed the cougar.
Okay, yeah.
No, but the cocksucker like beat like kind of like a sickly cougar. And I'm just thinking like, my fantasy is I'm just like walking down the trail. I'll do a whole bunch of hiking, right? And then a cougar just walks out in front of me, like Western style. And he like squares off with me, maybe 40, 50 yards, And
Right.
he squares off. And I just know instinctively this cougar and me are about to have to get into it. I'm like Billy from Predator whenever he was standing on the thing, he started just taking off all of his stuff.
Right.
I just take off my backpack. I got a knife on me all the time. Just pull out my knife. I'm sorry. You got claws and teeth. I don't have teeth or claws.
Yeah.
I do get to use my tools against you. And then just me and this thing just look at each other, and it's like, all right, 3, 2, 1, let's do this. And then just all hell just breaks loose for however long.
Right.
And it's either going to be me or it's going to be him. And if it's him, man, I really don't care.
And that's what I was gonna say was only one of you are gonna walk away, so you got
two species enter, one species leaves.
Yeah.
That's it. Just complete, just mortal combat.
Right.
And then it's like, but like, if it wins, dude, I'm dead, whatever. But if they find me, they're like, hey man, like, yeah, but if they find me, most likely I stabbed that thing so many times, it's gonna be dead right next to me.
Yeah.
But if I win and I kill it, I'm gutting that thing. I'm going to put its body on. I'm hiking right back out, and I'm going to show everybody that I just killed a cougar with my bare hands. I'm all tore up, dude. I most likely have scars all over my face and stuff. It doesn't matter. I've got a cool battle scar. So, like, if anybody's like, hey, I'm a Navy SEAL who did 3 tours in Afghanistan. Oh, yeah? Well, I killed a bobcat with my bare hands. How about that?
Right.
Yeah, you get to swing the biggest dick in every conversation if you do that.
Yours is similar to a guy that... So this question was someone at work. It was like, you should ask this question on your podcast. And then we asked another guy the same question. Me and this guy went around asking different people this question. And one of the other guys was like, mine would be fighting a bear. So yours is similar to it. It's fighting a bear, and he kills the bear, but the bear kills him, so they both die. But he's on top of the bear with like a fucking knife. But he died because he like bled out on top of the fucking bear.
Oh man, but you got no chance unless it's a black bear. You got a chance.
No, he was full blown on like
Brown
fucking
bear?
Grizzly bear.
Dude, you're so fucking done. There's no way you're
Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant.
It beat him up so bad
he should have died,
and then it left him alone.
He should have died.
It's called a movie.
Yeah, it's called a movie.
Absolutely,
dude. That's a 1,300-pound beast whose muscle fibers are like, first off, like 5 times naturally stronger than ours. Its entire life is killing things that are way larger than us. It kills elk. It will drag an elk into the river and then hold its head underwater until it drowns, and then pull its body back out and then continue to eat it. And an elk weighs like 1,500 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no chance with a brown bear, dude. And there's a rule. There's a rule like in survival. If it's black, fight. If it's brown, go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about like get
You
into a fetal position with a
you just go down.
Go into fetal position with a brown bear, and a black bear you can literally scare it off like growling back at it.
You fight. You
like
fight
yell
bear,
at it,
but
and
not a brown bear. Brown bear, you just go straight down.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, hopefully it's not that hungry.
I mean, I think like with his, I do like his better. You know, 'cause
fucking brings me back to
like you see somebody going at a bear, you're like, that fucker's about to die.
Brings me back to like watching Cocaine Bear.
Oh,
that was a good one. Yeah,
watching fucking Cocaine Bear. So mine is like the most. It's not that it's unrealistic. It's more of a conspiracy theory. So you get into aliens. So say aliens invaded the planet.
okay.
All right.
I love this shit.
So they got lasers. They got their little like.
Right.
They shot me.
Now, is this like from the ship, or is this an alien on the
No,
ground?
like me and alien full on.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh fuck.
Bipedal.
You are like, you're real.
Yeah. Like you're about to get
Like I'm not getting
probed.
I'm not getting probed.
No, you're about
like,
to. Yeah.
Fucking not getting probed. No, he shoots.
Between getting shot by a
he
laser and getting probed, I'll take probe.
He shoots me with his fucking alien laser, his little ray gun.
Did it hurt?
No, because I went to dust.
I was about to say because that's what
Pain,
it's not about.
pain free.
Yeah.
This is
Absolutely
like a
pain-free.
one shot. You're done.
I'm done.
Oh, just
Okay.
like World of the Worlds.
Vaporized.
Like the laser hit 'em
Right.
and
I was
spit-
gonna say World
Yeah.
of
See,
World at War.
That's what I never got about.
War of
Like,
the
dude,
Worlds.
like if you're talking about like a laser weapon, let's just say like
I
like
died
still like
immediately.
Stormtrooper or like Han Solo weapon. Pew, pew, it shoots like a laser beam, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
burns
a
bad,
projectile weapon is like so much better at killing somebody because like first off the ballistics, the impact. But like if I was to take a laser beam or like if I took a 45 and I shot you in the leg, your leg's gonna be damn near busted off.
Yeah,
but if I
yeah.
took a laser gun and I shot you in the leg, unless I hit an artery, even if I did hit the artery, I just cauterized it.
Yep.
The laser beam burns at like 25,000 degrees.
But you're
I just
talking about
cauterized your wound for you.
you're
I
talking
shot you
about
for
this.
no reason.
You're talking this alien shoots me like dead center, and I just fucking
Turned to dust. Now that one would suck.
turned to dust, vaporized. But I died quickly. Didn't feel it.
Oh, the hell with that, dude. No, if I was an alien, dude, it's so simple.
You can't say that ain't a cool way to die.
Oh wait, no. Oh, that would be a cool way to die. Oh, I mean, yeah, because you got to
Yeah.
see an alien right before you die.
Yeah,
Right,
I was
I'm
gonna say,
saying,
yeah.
I mean,
I didn't
right there,
get-
like,
I
right
didn't-
my last seconds.
I didn't get. I didn't get to. I didn't
like,
get
at least I died from an alien. I didn't
hey,
die from natural causes.
Area fucking 51. Like
Yeah, and okay, so long story short, the way you want to die, but you want to have that last second rush before you die.
Yeah.
Then with you want to die too, but you want that last like my curiosity has now been satiated.
yeah,
I want to die in like I'm in primal combat.
you were fucking Rambo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I want to go down and like if a predator came
Like,
down, it's like, hey,
you
give
were
us like
you were Rambo gone wrong.
yeah, Rambo gone wrong. But you were talking about aliens, and I was like, dude, because my job, like I drive a forklift, my job is like so autonomous. The only thing I can really do is just think about stupid stuff all the time. And one thing I thought for about 2 hours, I'm talking about this is the only thing that took my mind over for like 2 hours, was like if the aliens came down, but they're kind of like predators, but they have like a champion, like their champion on their world, like. And they're very humanoid. They kind of look like us, same physiology. He's still buff and strong, blah blah blah. And then he wants to do combat with us.
Okay.
Well, who would we put up against him? And like most likely, the world's like he's like, hey, I'm going to challenge your 10 best fighters. If I defeat all 10,
I feel
in
like
10
that
days,
is a movie.
maybe.
I mean, there's a lot of movies about just about everything now. That's the reason why they copy everybody else. But I mean, going back to you.
Yeah, but like he's like, all right, I want 10 of your champions, 10 days, and I'm going to defeat them all. If I defeat all of them, then we're going to destroy your planet, unless you can prove to us that you are, a capable species.
Right.
And it's like, okay, first off, I know we'd have to put the mountain. We'd have to put our biggest and strongest. He's like what 6'7", 380 pounds of all muscle. We'd have to put him up. I mean that's one good one.
Memphis Ripley says that a lightsaber is the best way to die. I feel like that's almost like you talking about the laser and you're just shooting, you shoot my leg off and it just cauterizes it.
Yeah, it just cauterizes.
So as long as I get cut in half, it's painful, but like it's going to be painful.
You wouldn't even feel it.
Because it automatically cauterized it, I
Well,
guess.
Because the blade is so hot, the axons and the neurons and like the nerve endings wouldn't even feel it. Do you remember whenever?
So that might be a good way to die.
Do you remember in the
We
Punisher?
gotta finish that so we can
Oh.
move on to your
Oh.
drink. We got one more of your drink.
Oh, you remember in the Punisher when he had that dude upside down and he had that thing? He was like, "This is burning
Yep.
at 7,500 degrees. It's gonna feel like a popsicle." And you touched him with the
Yep.
popsicle and it was burning the meat. The dude was freaking out. It's the same thing, but with a lightsaber, like that's not even flame. That's electricity. The electricity, like a lightning bolt, burns hotter than the sun.
Yeah.
So, no, I would seriously doubt you wouldn't even feel it. But that'd be my personal opinion. I'm not scientific or anything.
So I mean, we have a couple of ideas of ways to die.
Would be cool.
So what do you got for us tonight, Hunter? What is your general conversation?
All right,
So
I'll be thinking of mine.
I am glad that you came on here because I do have a question for you. And it's not really a question, it's just kind of bring up like what you do. It's something that, I like. You actually are a part of a group of guys coming together and having y'all's own little tournament, if I might say. y'all have y'all's little games that y'all do.
The alpha game.
Yeah, the alpha games. Now I've heard this, he's told us about it. He's actually invited us to it that we were supposed to go to, and
We're eventually going to do
It's
it.
March
Because of
15th, 16th, 17th.
because of complications, we weren't able to go, but it's definitely something me and BB are interested in and we will eventually do.
I
And
don't know how it feels, Memphis Ripley. I'm just assuming that's how it feels. I can't help that you're a Star Wars fan, and that's how you would want to die is by a lightsaber, but it would be a cool way to die. It honestly would. Do you want to die by a green one, a blue one, or a red one?
Hey, Memphis Ripley, did you like grow up with Star Wars?
He did.
You did?
He did.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Dude, yeah, 100%. That's like, well, him like, saying like, hey, I want to, die with a lightsaber is like me. I want to fight the Predator. I want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, hand to hand combat.
Right.
Like that's just what we grew up with. So
Couldn't do
hey,
vodka.
Hey, Memphis Ripley, like, no, I can't do vodka. Memphis Ripley, I'm right there behind you on that one.
Vodka,
yeah.
we couldn't do
Live
it.
your dream, sir.
We couldn't
live your dream. That's your truth.
We couldn't do the vodka without going old school
Let's-
and doing cranberry
little
and
bit of
vodka.
cranberry juice. Yes, gentlemen. I guess again. There we go. Oh yeah. Ooh, so much better and better for my liver.
I'm gonna slow down on this one. We're only 45 minutes in.
Oh, that's it.
We are only 45 minutes in.
I remember my first drink when we put a nipple on it for you.
Yeah, these are normally about an hour to an hour and a half.
Give your fucking balls a tug.
So going back to you though, with the games, like how did that all start? Were you kind of a, I don't know how to put it. Like, were you there when it first started out, or was that something they brought you into?
No. No, the Alpha Games was my and my roommate Shag's brainchild. So what the Alpha Games are? Okay, so first off, there would be the first Alpha Games, and I will there's gonna be two separate instances.
Hold on before you start. Did the buddy games inspire the Alpha Games?
Yes, the buddy games 100% inspired.
So if you haven't watched the movie The Buddy Games,
Do so.
or if you have not watched the TV show on
Yes.
Paramount Plus called The Buddy Games,
wait, hold on. There's a TV show?
they
Yes,
the
you gotta
same
watch it,
the
yeah.
main guy actually created a TV series and made it a challenge.
Yeah.
And there's multiple
Yes.
teams going against each other in the Buddy Game.
And what? And
Yeah.
We'll show you.
Yeah.
We'll show you an episode after the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, no, what's it called? The Buddy Games?
Yeah,
Yes.
And what's it on?
Paramount Plus.
Yep.
So
Paramount Plus, got
they
it.
also came up with a Buddy Games too.
I did, yeah.
It wasn't as good as the
no,
first
no,
one.
no. First one was the release the dragon.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the
Wait,
best.
So
one with the meat on
it was inspired by the Buddy Games.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Well, okay. So the story is so my buddy Austin 4 years ago was getting married. Well, his buddy from the Navy was supposed to be doing the bachelor party. Well, he fell through. I'm the next funnest guy the dude knows. And he's like, hey Max. Well, actually, no, the dude wasn't actually fun. It was just he kind of had like a commitment to him because they were in the Navy together. Fucking Navy.
Sailors,
yeah,
seamen.
yeah. Fucking full of semen. And I'm not talking about their battleships.
All
All right, so what were the other? So he fell through. So he was like, Max, do you think you could do me a favor? And do you think you could do my bachelor party? Say less. So I hop on. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, well, we can go to Nashville, get hammered. We can go to Las Vegas, get hammered. But dude, that's so cliche. That's
Right.
so. I like doing other things besides what everybody else does. I like thinking outside the box. So I was sitting there, and then Shag was just like, "Bro, what about the buddy games?" Once he said that, I knew it was off. And then we just start. Once Austin left, he was playing D&D with us. Once he left, it was just me and Shag. We started spitballing. And it was we had about maybe 4 months to put it together. We came up with the games. We came up with like point system. We invited everybody. We we rented a lake house on, I think it was Enid Lake. It was either Enid or Grenada. We've been to, no, it was Enid Lake because our second year or our third annual was Grenada. But one or the other. So we did all these games. So we all showed up. And then it was just such a fun time. We were doing tug of war, just, man shit. Like
Right.
the entire weekend was man themed. Smoking cigars, eating steaks, competing, tug of war, pummel.
Y'all hired a chef.
We
right?
hired a chef. We hired somebody to do all like the pictures and stuff. It was bunk beds.
Right.
Like, I mean, it was just awesome. We all dressed up in, like, I was wearing a kilt. Somebody dressed up as a gladiator. One person dressed up as a boxer. Everything was just, just like a man themed
Right.
weekend.
Felt like a tournament.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a tournament. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was. So at the end of it, there was a winner, blah blah blah, and then the winner got to go home with a gladius, like a cold steel gladius, like a tactical gladius.
I think I remember seeing that at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had won that year.
I won it the first year. Brock won it the second year. Casey won it last year, and then the next year is up for whoever
Right.
it is. And what's so funny is he's like, no, it's not necessarily the strongest. Casey is the smallest man amongst us in height and weight, and he won it last year. You don't have to be number one every game.
Right.
You just got to be top 4. That's the trick. And then that man mastered it. But either way, so as that Alpha Games came to an end, we're all just sitting there, at the end of the night, oh man, we're cooking some steaks, and we're all just having a good time. Everybody was like, bro, we need to do this again next year. Bro, we need to do this again next year. So me and Shag was like, all right, everybody, hold on. Do y'all want us to do this again next year? Everybody was like, yes, do it next year. Sure the fuck enough, everybody plus some came the next year. So we had a second annual. Then me and Shag, once we had the second annual, and it was so fun the second time, then we got Grenada Lake. Then last year we just got a place with a pond. It was like maybe like 6 bedrooms. So the more people that come, we get a more like extravagant place.
Right.
So pretty much everybody pitches in like $200, and $200 is everything you need. You got to bring your own beer and your own habit, whatever it is. Besides that, food, lodging, and games is all taken care of. You just put in $200, and then me and Shag take care of the rest of it.
And for our viewers that are listening, like, how long does that last? Like, as far as going out and doing all this?
Oh, well, it's gonna be a Friday, Saturday. It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Of course, so Friday night we all just get there. A lot of people get off work, 4 or 5. Some guys are so excited, like the guys who've been there before are so excited to get there. They just take off the day to get there early. And if the earlier you get there, the better bed you get.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So
First come, first serve.
Yeah, first come, first serve, man. Me and Shag, we're the first ones to get there. We're getting the best beds, but like it's kind of first come, first serve when it comes to beds. But we've already done all the grocery shopping and everything, so we just get there and we're undoing everything. We've got all the games, ready to set up for the next day. So that's Friday night. But Friday night we party. If I may make a suggestion, don't party too hard because the games we're up at like 7 a.m. Games start at like 8 or 9.
Right. It feels like a trick almost.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. So some of the old school guys know you get your rest on Friday because Saturday's a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday you can party as long as you want to into Sunday, but we wake up on Saturday. Of course, eat breakfast. Breakfast is supplied. All the food supplied. You're not going to go hungry. Then the games start. So this year we normally did 8 games, and then we had like 10 or 12 men, or we had 10 games. We had 10 or 12 men. Now we've dropped it down. We're going to do 8 games. We're going to do about 14 men.
Wow. You got open spots still?
Yeah, we do. We have a couple guys, like we know Corey can't come this year. This will be his first year. He's gone the last 2. He's not gonna be able to go to this one because him and his old lady have like a vacation coming up in March, and it might fall in. But it's March 15th, 16th, 17th.
Jess, I'm taking off March 15th, 16th, 17th.
I got extra vacation.
And I'll pay you a tax time. Like,
yeah, it's only $200. $200.
So I'm going to I want to do this.
Yeah, I got extra vacation.
We've been talking about this.
Yeah, but the $200 is everything included. And if there's any money left over from the 200, it gets refunded back in between all the men equally. We don't keep anything.
Grenada Lake is the best crappie fishing lake in the country. Memphis Ripley said it.
Yeah,
15, it has to be true.
17.
Okay. I'll be down for it. Like I said, I have vacation days this year. Like I took an extra set a week or whatnot, so that'd be something I'm interested in.
So again, if you haven't watched the Buddy Games on Paramount Plus, you can watch both movies and the TV show. We're not sponsored by Paramount Plus. Wish we were sponsored by Paramount Plus.
Skip the second, watch TV series.
You can watch the second one if you're just bored. It's not all that great though.
No.
But the first one and definitely the TV series.
Yeah.
TV series had me and you like we were betting on who was going to be the best. But it was back to your thing to where you're like, it doesn't matter how big you are, and all of that good stuff. It's your agility, and how long you can hold out.
The one
pretty
thing I
much.
did like about it was they didn't try to cheapen it out where one episode covers a whole little game show. A whole season is all your contestants. So at the very end of that season, that's the winner.
Because me and him did
Okay.
think at first that it was going to be
Yeah.
boom. Okay, it's on to the next group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each
And it didn't
episode
happen
had
like
its
that.
own contestants.
But so what was the rule on the game show? It was if you got down to 2 members, so you could lose 1 member.
well, that's
If you lose
something. So like,
you have 4 member teams.
Yeah.
And you had 4 or 5 teams total.
Yeah.
And if one team loses 2 members, they're completely out of the contest. Their third member puts them out.
How can you lose 2 members?
Pretty much, it's almost like a voting out your weakest link.
so
So
each-
the team, so you have to vote out who was the weakest link on your team
If you lose,
if you lose.
so each episode it was like, okay, who was
I'm
the
putting
loser?
in for this.
Yeah.
I'm putting in for this show. So there's what four men on
So
the team.
you would pick your team.
Or is it any
There's-
man and women?
I wanna say
Yes,
it's 4
man.
people
It
a
was
group,
it
yeah.
was it was man and women, or all women, all men. It was whatever you wanted, and you bring your 4 people. And if one of you loses, then you're pretty much on the chopping block. If you lose again with your team, you're out.
They do like
The
a
whole
sudden
team's
thing. They
out.
pick the bottom 2 and they say, okay, bottom 2 have to go against each
So-
other. You lose again, you have to
A
choose who
3-man
goes
team
home.
could potentially still win the game, but you have to do more work.
I'm watching this show, and I know
Definitely.
I know for a fact that because we've already been practicing for what 4 years now.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this would be nothing to be like, guys. Literally, we get to beat up somebody else.
I
for
think
once.
at the end of every episode, they have a link to how to sign up for it.
Yeah, then I'm 100% signing up for it.
All right, Max, do you have something? If not, I have something
No.
to ask you.
No. Well, oh shoot, I'm sorry. I got all into that, and I wasn't even thinking about a question.
Oh, excuse the dog barking.
Yeah.
So Max, you brought up D&D. So you brought up Dungeons and Dragons. I'm glad you brought up Dungeons and Dragons. That is something that we have been interested in, like, giving a go. Can you elaborate on, like, what got you started into it? Where are you at now in it?
I guess
Because
how easy is it to get started.
Hunter actually watches, and he actually kind of got me. I'll watch it whenever he has it on
Critical
the
Role.
TV.
I've been playing a game called Baldur's
No,
Gate.
no, no,
3.
not Baldur's Gate. I'm talking about that show that you've been watching.
Oh, okay. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah. They're playing D&D, but
Yeah, they play
do,
D&D.
They have like a green screen, and they actually do on top of it. I actually have to show you a little bit later, like some of the content and stuff.
What's the name of the?
I'd have to
channel?
look it up. I know it's called Son of a Dungeon.
Okay. I haven't heard of that one, and the most popular is going to be Critical Role. If you really want to,
Son of a Dungeon is kind of cool because they'll actually like show over the board, and then their characters are actual, like, they animatronic their characters.
Oh, okay.
CGI
And they
affected
use a
and
green
stuff.
screen. They dress up and stuff. They play their person instead of actually seeing a board for.
oh, okay, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So all of my questions were, what got you into it? Where are you at now in it? And how can you get into it?
Oh, that's actually really easy. I'll sum this up as quickly as possible. I got into it with my roommate Shag now. So Shag's the one who got me into it. We started playing at his house. He now lives with me, and we play every Sunday. He is our dungeon master, him, Casey, and we all kind of take turns. Now we've got a group of 7. I mean, pretty solid almost every week. We 7. Then in turn, where are we at now? That's pretty much where we are now. Is like I play almost every Sunday. I've had every character. I've had different characters.
Well, what I get
different
at with,
campaigns.
like, where you at now is like, how have you advanced from when you first started to where you knew nothing about it to where, like, now would you consider yourself a novice
No, not a novice.
or
Intermediate. I would definitely say
Okay.
intermediate. And the thing is, I was like, everything's in the books. Anytime you want to know something, you just got to flip to the book. And then, like, for the reason why I'm a novice is because it's a.
you
like
mean
a,
the reason you're not a novice?
the
the
reason,
reason you're-
well, the reason why I'm not a novice is because I played it for so long. The reason I'm not an expert is because I just haven't read the book cover to cover. For me, I only learn things whenever I run into them. Like, fall damage is 1d6 per 10 feet falling. So if you fall 60 feet, you got to take 6 d6 damage.
Right.
That's just something you learn as you go. And then there's a couple guys that just know every single rule all just right off the bat. And personally, it's almost like once I get to there, it almost bore me. I like learning as I'm going. It's like, oh, I didn't know that about, I can't do 2 concentration spells at the same time. Oh, so I can cast 2 spells, but I have to use this spell as a bonus action, and I can cast a cantrip as my regular action. Blah blah blah. So as of right now, I would probably say I'm like intermediate, but I'm not an expert. And the last one was how do you get into it? Real easy. You just got to have an imagination, and then one person who does know how to play. So if you two and then Jesse want to learn, or anybody else wants to learn, I'm good enough at the game where I can bring something over to you, and then I can show you. And then my roommate Shag, he's got all the pieces. I'm talking about I can build the town, I can build the dungeon. It's all sitting there visually in front of you. You don't even have to use imagination, even though that's kind of half the game.
Right.
Is wanting to use an
'Cause
imagination.
you've played Zombicide with us.
Yes.
And at that point when you played Zombicide, I don't think you were playing D&D yet. When we
I most likely was.
This is also like 7-8 years ago too.
Then that'll be a no. If I knew Shag.
Yeah, this is when we lived in Horn Lake.
No. My ex-wife was there. So yeah, I was playing D&D at the time. Barbara was there.
No, you had played Zombicide with us before that.
Yes. We tried one time drunkenly at your house across from Corey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then no, I wasn't playing D&D.
Which we still have Zombicide.
We'll probably need to crack that open. Well, now I've got like 32 board games. I'm big into board games. I don't play video games. If anybody's like, hey man, you want to do something? Want to come over and play a board game? I'm one of those losers. But then,
well, I mean, we like Zombicide. Zombicide is something, like you said, we haven't touched in a while. It's something we always been trying to bring it out, but it's hard to bring it out with 2 or 3 people. You have to have a group of people to complete some of the harder missions.
I mean, you're looking at the group right here.
Oh, this is the group? Well, shoot.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to play a board game, just hit Max up. If I don't know how to play it, but the thing is, I've played so many games with so many different mechanics, it'll take me about one turn. It's like, got it.
Yeah, with us, I mean, that's how it is with all of us, just about. It's like you play one good game, and then, the logistics, I guess, comes to you. You're good.
Oh, no, it'll be about one turn.
Yeah.
Once I watch everybody, it'll take one turn. Once like you start and it comes to me, I'll be able to basically do it. Once it comes right back to me, like my second turn, I've already got it. Like I've played that many board games.
So, unless Hunter has another one for you, I have one. One more.
Okay.
I have another.
No,
one.
I got one for y'all.
You have
Okay.
one
And
for us.
this
Okay.
will be sentimental.
Okay.
Do y'all want this to be sentimental, or do y'all want to be like whatever?
Yeah, you want me to ask you my last one?
Yeah, go for it.
There's actually one last one that we'll ask you together.
Yep.
So I haven't seen it in a minute, but Facebook. We're friends on Facebook. It's some of the shit that you make, cooking wise,
Oh, yeah.
grilling, whatever. Oh my fucking gosh!
Oh, the dragon eggs, the bacon.
Why are you not a fucking chef?
Oh, a chef? Oh no, it's just something. Yeah.
That's not the question. Is why are you not a fucking chef?
Oh,
but
so that's
like,
that's a declaration.
it's not even
Not-
really
not-
a
not
question. But pretty much, are you just experimenting with food? I guess would be the question.
This is gonna be a funny one. Was that the question?
Pretty much. Are you
I guess
like?
it's like,
oh,
how
shit.
did you get
Okay.
into it?
I
Okay.
almost wish I could like pull up a picture right now and show like screenshots of the food that you make.
Oh,
That is like, oh my god! Like even just it was some chicken you had made and you
dragon
wrapped
eggs.
it in something.
oh no. So
The chicken that you had wrapped in something, but you had it cut open in the picture and you had it split apart,
uh-huh.
and the chicken was just fucking glistening.
Oh, okay. First off, that would be the dragon eggs that I made. So you take a chicken breast. Well, first off, you make a jalapeno popper. Take a jalapeno, look, cut off the stem, cut it in half, open it up, take out the seeds. You don't want the seeds there; they're too damn hot.
Yep.
Take some cream cheese, take some sharp cheddar cheese, put it inside that. Now you've made a jalapeno popper.
Yeah, your traditional jalapeno popper.
That's it. But
Yeah.
you're not doing anything else with it. Set that aside. Take a chicken breast, flay that bitch open, pound it out. with either a wine bottle, a rolling pin, whatever's, or just a meat cleaver, whatever. Pound that bad boy out.
We'll post
Season-
pictures of this guy's food in the comments.
Okay.
I'll personally
I actually
do
want to
that.
see this. Yeah.
I'll show you right now.
Oh, you got it?
Or unless you have it, you probably have it better accessible than I do.
Yeah, I've got
Actually.
it. I've got it in my gallery. I can
Wait,
show you after.
Yeah. it
No,
doesn't
go
have
ahead
to
and
be
show
right
it to him.
now. No, it doesn't be right away.
Yeah,
Go-
it'll
go
take
ahead.
me a second. To,
Yeah, let him go.
Okay, I'll see
it'll
if I
take
can
me a
find it on Facebook while you're talking
All
about
right,
it.
so we're pounding the chicken.
Yeah, so you pound out the chicken breast.
Yeah.
Then you take the jalapeno. Well, then you season it. Then you take the jalapeno popper, put it in there, and then you wrap it up. Then, of course, you're going to season the outside too. Take that. Now you've got a jalapeno popper inside of a raw chicken breast. Wrap that thing in bacon. Takes about 3 strips for a whole chicken breast. Then that's gonna be your bread and butter right there. Then you're gonna go over to your grill, and then you're going to indirect heat. That means your coals are on one side, but your chicken's on another.
Right.
You're gonna put it on indirect heat. Now that bacon, as it goes, that bacon's gonna constrict as it starts to cook and shrink. That's what it keeps all the moisture in. Then about maybe 10 minutes before they're done, you're looking for 165. You're going to hit that bad boy with some barbecue sauce. Slather it. Boom, close the bad boy again. Leave it off there for another 10 minutes. Hit it with a thermometer, 165. Pull that bad boy out. Oh, that's gonna be way on down. Yeah, it's gonna be way on down.
Keep talking.
So once that bad boy's done, man, it looks like a dragon egg with this one picture that I took. It was like the fire was in the middle. It's a circular grill, and then the fire was in the middle, and then the dragon eggs were on the outside. It looked like a dragon nest with a fire in the middle.
Oh shit.
That's why I call them the dragon eggs. Oh, there we go.
So that's like him making it.
Yeah, that's the jalapeno popper in it.
Okay.
And then that's it wrapped in bacon. And this is the picture I was talking about. Oh, hold on, no. This one. Looks like a dragon's nest with the eggs in it.
Yeah.
That's after I hit them with the barbecue.
I
Yeah.
thought you had a picture of it cut open.
Yeah, that one right there. That's a video.
I thought
It's a video.
Is it a video?
Yeah, the video.
This is just a picture. It's not a video.
Oh shoot. Well, I have one.
Let's see what date that was.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, show me. Yeah, tell me the date. If you can tell me the date,
It
I can
doesn't
look
fucking
it.
tell me the date.
Should.
There's not a top.
Mm-mm.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Well, one of those will. Just keep it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either way. But I've got a video of like cutting it in half. Like all the videos that I made was everything it just cut in half. Now, if you ever go and take a look at my videos on there, I'll tell you right now, everything was cooked to temp. If it says, 155 for ground beef, it's all 155. If it's 165 for chicken, it's 165. But some reason my camera, and it's still this deadgum camera, but it's like a 5-year-old phone, but it just makes everything look more red than it's supposed to be. But it's all cooked to temp. Oh,
Dude makes some fucking great looking shit. Like fucking, it should be in a restaurant. He could go on what is it? Master Chef with Gordon fucking Ramsay, to where dude is competing as a home cook for $50,000 fucking dollars or whatever the cost of it is. It could be like, hey, I did this.
I mean, coming from me, like he talks honestly, very highly of himself when he cooks. So when he says stuff like this, I mean, I would take that as a credit. Like,
it was out of necessity.
I'm the same. I'm the same way as you though. So like watching you do your shit, I feed off of that when I make shit, like other people's shit that they make.
yeah, you get inspired.
Yeah, it's an inspiration thing. But I would consider myself similar to a grill master almost. Like I know my way around the grill, and I'm a trial and error kind of guy. So it's
didn't.
I'm a trial and
I
error.
didn't.
I'm a trial and error kind of guy. So like ribs, I taught myself how to cook ribs the way they were
Well,
supposed
look
to
at
be cooked.
shrimp.
Shrimp, yeah, it took like shrimp bowls. You've been to one of my shrimp bowls.
Oh, I'll make a shrimp scampi. that
you-
I'll make a shrimp
you
scampi.
you've been to my shrimp. You've
Yeah.
been to one of my shrimp bowls over here at this house.
Yeah, I've
Uh,
been. Oh, dude, I sat there. And
uh,
I must have ate at least.
But
I felt
it-
like 10 pounds.
like
Yeah.
shrimp, it took having some bad ones.
And that's why I brought that up. Is that we
Same thing
trial
with
and error.
same thing with crawfish. It took having bad ones that I went out and bought from someone else that cooked them, and it was like I could do this better.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely, I can do this better.
And it's the atmosphere that you create because you
Like,
buy like 10,
I'm glad
20, 30 pounds at a
Yep.
time,
I'm
but you buy it on your
glad
friends over.
I'm
That's the
glad
point
he
of a
had
crawfish
brought
boil.
shrimp up because I literally went to this guy and his shrimp were literally this fucking big, dude. And they were completely just fishy. They had no flavor. Like, he boiled them and everything, had no flavor. You couldn't taste the Cajun on them at all. And just horrible. And I was like, "Oh, I could do this better." And I went out and I bought some shrimp and they were itty bitty and I overcooked them. And I was like, I could do this better. And I went out and I bought like decent ones the next time.
What
It
is it?
was
What are
like,
they called? Like 2030 or something like that?
I can't, the ones that I bought were the first ones I bought, and I'll never do it again.
The
Was
little-
I
the
bought
little
them from,
pinkies?
I bought them from Kroger, and they were the ones, it was the ones you never buy. It was the sandbar ones.
The frozen ones?
No, it wasn't the frozen ones. It was fresh,
They were
but they were
fresh.
the sandbar ones, but they're from another country. Because they sell the American ones sold in the Gulf Shore, and they sell the ones that are
Yeah, wherever they come
wherever the fuck they come
from.
from.
Those immigrants.
So you don't buy those
It's
because
the
they
other
shrink.
is what it's labeled as.
Other.
But I did
Other.
it
You can't
again,
buy anything other.
and now my father-in-law, Memphis Ripley, can tell you we perfected crawfish and we
Yeah.
perfected shrimp. So like neither of those are not going to be flavorful.
Whenever you need to perfect crab or lobster, you be sure to come here and hit a brother up.
I have not took a crack at either of those yet, but
I
I'm
mean,
assuming it's going to be super similar to crawfish, just a little bit longer cook.
The one thing that I want to do is I want to do fried king crab. Like you get a couple king crab legs, you go ahead and steam them, but then you have to professionally crack them to get that one big piece of meat.
Yep.
Then you take that, hit in a little bit of egg yolk, breadcrumbs with a little bit of Cajun seasoning in the breadcrumbs. Hit that bad boy up, deep fry it with a little bit of garlic herb butter melted. Dip that bad boy. I guarantee you could take that crab leg, put it on top of your head. Your tongue will slap your brains out trying to get up to it.
I'm starting to get a little bit hungry at this point right now.
Now
It's going too daggum bad.
now it's the same thing as steak.
Should have had some pork chops.
I
It's
see,
the
right?
same as steak. Is having a bad one will make you be like, oh, I can do this better. And
Yeah.
absolutely, you can cook it at your house cheaper.
Oh.
Absolutely cook it at your house cheaper. And I can guarantee you, if you season it right, you marinate it, and you shouldn't even have to marinate it if you season it right, you're gonna have a good steak. Absolutely. But don't go
New York
cheap.
strip,
Don't go
ribeye, or
cheap.
filet. Those are the only three steaks that any man should cook. Besides that,
Mine's New
everything
York.
else needs to go into a slow cook.
Mine's New York strip, sirloin,
Oh,
and
get
ribeye.
out of here with the sirloin. You are a peasant.
Hey, poor man steak.
Yeah, poor man steak. Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
beat that thing.
look,
with a mallet.
you remember
Well,
when
how do you cook your steaks?
medium rare.
Okay, yeah, you can get away with it. Medium or any
Medium rare.
Besides that, it's medium or higher. It goes in shoot.
So I'm medium rare and below. So I can eat a blue steak, I can eat a rare steak, and I can eat a medium rare.
I'm
anything-
medium rare and rare. I can't do blue.
Yeah,
I can almost
It-
do.
It has to be warm.
I
all the
can
way through.
almost do a blue steak.
Yeah, I can't do blue. I mean, dude, one of my faves though, a 2-inch ribeye, Pittsburgh medium rare. Pittsburgh was blackened on the outside.
So now is it blackened seasoning too? Kind of like the blackened chicken.
Well, you just hit it with salt and pepper,
Okay.
straight up salt and pepper. But then but you take a cast iron skillet. Now it's better with it's better with a gas stove. You can't really do it with an electric stove because the heat keeps going on and off.
Yep.
You need an open flame. But you get that dead gum thing to about like 900 degrees. You take that steak. It's already got the olive oil on it. As soon as you hit, man, that thing, the smoke starts coming off of it, and you know that's going to be good. You leave it on that MFer for about maybe 2 minutes. Take it off. You just let it rest for 1 second. You don't put it back on. You still got to do the other side. But now you got to let the cast iron skillet get back up to 900 degrees, and then. And then when you're taking a look at it, and
These are professional sound effects.
black
Don't
on
try
one
these at
side,
home.
But it's charred. It's all black on one side. Take that bad boy off after it's less than a medium rare on like a regular grill. Normally it's about 3 or 4 minutes on each side. With a Pittsburgh medium rare, it's going to be about 2 minutes. Take that bad boy off, let it rest, open it up. It's medium rare on the inside, but it's black on the outside. Now, I'm like, hey mama, come here. I just I'll smack the shit out of her. Her dentures just be like, be flying across the room like, Max, why did you hit me? I'll be trying to figure out why my mom's a wizard, but hey, that's neither here nor there.
His mom was not harmed in the production of this steak.
No, she'll be harmed in the consumption of it. It's so good, makes me want to slap my mom.
We also don't have permission to use that as well.
It's my mama. I can slap her anytime I want to.
No, Ice Cube, I'm so sorry. And not the ones that melting in our glass right now.
It's my mama. I'll slap her if I want to.
All right, Max, what do you have for us? You said you had a question that was.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit late. I wish it would have been a little bit. I guess I could change it. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Yeah. Well, one of my favorite questions is, what was your favorite Christmas present? But we're already past Christmas. I think that's a little too cliche. But hey, what was your favorite birthday present you've ever got? Favorite birthday present?
I've got one.
All right, he's got his.
Yeah.
So he's got his. So you're gonna Well, you're gonna have time to think about it.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Bronson,
we're going on ice.
Or BB, I'm sorry.
We're going on ice this time.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Yeah, straight. Nothing. No
Straight.
mixers. Yeah.
Straight on ice.
It's
Let it
over
chill.
ice. Yeah, over ice.
Let it chill.
My dick shrinks so much that I'm gonna have to stick my finger in my asshole to poke it back out.
So, my favorite, and I no longer have this thing. It was not an inanimate object.
Okay.
And I normally am the one that uses big words on this fucking podcast.
He's the one that likes to use polysyllabic words.
He's the one that gets shut down on big words.
They're like, why? What was it? It was inebriated, and they're like,
he's no longer allowed.
Yeah, I was banned from using I was drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
And they were like, you are still saying that word clear as fucking day. But you are fucking inebriated.
Yeah.
Can you spell it? And I'm like, inebriated. Absolutely cannot
It's
spell
like Friday afternoon. Watch out for my shirt. It's Versace. Man, spell Versace. V-E-R Sachi. Just get over this. On my back.
So my favorite Christmas gift, or my favorite birthday gift would have had to have been, I got a Quaker parrot for my birthday. The bird
That'll just bring a tear to a glass eye.
was like fucking amazing. I named him, I was probably 6 or 7 years old, maybe 8 when I got this thing. I named him Tony.
It would have been Tiger then.
No, I named him Tony. He was my attack parrot.
Tony the attack parrot.
His wings were clipped for a little while. Absolutely did not like my little sister. Would bite her every single fucking time. So that's why he was my attack parrot. Me and my little sister at that point like had bunk beds, and so
that bird just gave her hell.
Yeah,
she'd always just be under the covers.
Hunter knows, like, I've always been a console gamer up until here in the last few years, to where I switched over to PC, and the bird would literally sit on my shoulder and would just watch me play the video game. Hunter in the audience knows I have an obsession with birds. I just think they're fascinating. They're cool animals. Super smart. Or something that has a little bitty brain.
Is that birds or is that eagles? I always figured it was eagles.
No, eagles are a fascination. Like, I love eagles.
But just birds in general, though.
Birds in general, though. You remember Skittles?
Yeah.
I had that bird. She was almost, if I'm correct, she was almost 20 years old. And my mom could no longer keep her, and Mom gave her to me. It was almost like another birthday gift. And it was another bird. Birds are expensive, just so you know. Like, if you ever go to Petco or one of them places, birds are fucking expensive. Because I really want another bird, but unless it's just given to me, I'm probably not going to have another one. But this bird was just like the coolest thing ever. My mom was like, it was my birthday or whatever, and we're sitting at the table, and I'm opening all my birthday gifts, and she's like, "Oh, I have another one for you." And it was almost like that movie Polly. You remember that movie Polly?
Old movie, but yeah.
To where the bird, what was that? What did that fucking bird do in that movie that made? Oh, the little girl. I remember. Okay, the little girl went out onto the roof.
Okay.
And she almost fell off the roof.
Yep.
And it was because of the bird that she did it.
Yep.
It was almost like that kind of scenario to where like it was just given to me. And mom, it was like it was brought. I didn't lose the bird because of something like that, but mom sat on the table and she's like, "You have one more gift," and it has a cover over the top of it. And I'm like, "Okay," and I open it up, and it's a bird. I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" Like, this is cool as shit. Unfortunately, the bird died. Anyways, that was probably my favorite gift.
So before I get into mine, I am reading over the comments. I do see El Polly. It says his son got a bunny for Christmas.
Mistake. Shouldn't have done it. You remember? Do you remember the rabbit or bunny, whatever the fuck you want to call it? You remember the rabbit that
The
Uncle
Holy Grail,
do you,
yes.
do you remember the rabbit that Uncle Brad had?
Yeah, I do.
The one I can't remember that damn bird or that damn rabbit's name to kill me.
Yeah.
But it started out this size right here.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
That bird or that damn bunny weighed 100 pounds. I swear. Do you remember that shit?
I do.
It was in a cage about the size of this table here, and all the way around it, the rabbit was poking out.
I don't remember him being like small and stuff, but I do remember the aftermath.
You remember it
is,
being like super fucking huge,
Yeah.
and all sides poking out.
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah, that
just let that thing go. An eagle can't pick it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's it. What is it? It's like what was that one meme? It's just like, no, go ahead and have that.
So
extra
El
donut.
Polly, I'm glad
Fast
that
people are
you're
hard to kidnap.
I'm glad you're still watching El Polly. What was your favorite Christmas gift that you've ever had?
Oh, birthday
or birthday.
or Christmas.
Sorry.
or Christmas.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You had said Christmas and it's like in my fucking
Hold on.
head now.
He did drop a comment.
So it wasn't us. My wife's friend got it for him, and his name is Bugs.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like bugs.
Bay Area
Yeah.
Bugs.
Oh, is that it? Bay Area bugs.
Bay Area Bugs. You won't get the reference, and you
I
may
kn-
get the reference.
I know the reference, yeah. I don't watch it, but yeah.
But yeah, it was Bay Area Bugs, huh?
I think I get where he was coming from.
Oh no, just Bugs Bunny is the only
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Oh,
That's what I figured.
Yeah, I got
yeah.
that's what he was getting at. But yeah, what was your favorite birthday gift, Polly, and why?
So while we're waiting on Polly, I guess I'll go ahead with mine.
I'm gonna go step away for a second. I'm listening.
Yeah. So my favorite gift, which I don't know if y'all ever had
Good,
these
good. He
moments.
stank anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was you at first, but I mean, apparently it was him. My favorite gift though, I don't know if y'all ever had them where you would get a gift and your parents and stuff, they would say this counts as your birthday gift. Like it'd be like a month or two before,
Yeah.
but that was your birthday gift. You knew because they told you that,
Yeah.
and that was like it wouldn't be like your only gift. That'd be your major gift,
Yeah.
your big gift.
I know what you're talking about.
So
But normally it'd be time crucial that they had to give it to you then. They couldn't wait. Like somebody was like, no, you got to take it now or I'm
Exactly.
going to sell it or something like that. Yeah.
right. So my favorite birthday gift was giving my dog. Was when they gave me a little puppy. I mean, I swear when she come out, she was like this. She fit on my knee, and it was. I want to say it had to be the end of summer, and it was just like I said, time crucial to where they wouldn't have got the dog if it wouldn't had been right then and there. But that was mine and my little sister's birthday gift, and we shot for it. Cool.
So good.
Chilled ain't that bad.
It's good chilled.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to. It's still not good.
I'm telling you, this is my thing. This is my jam right here.
It was better than I thought it was.
This is
yeah.
my jam right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, chilled. Yeah.
So
I can still taste the rubbing alcohol, but it's
Yeah.
there.
So yeah, my parents got me a dog. She was a lab mixed with Chinese Shar-Pei. Sweetest dog ever. BB, he's been around her for forever. You know, she did pass away, a couple years back, and whatnot.
It's Bugs Bunny, idiot, not Bugs Bunny, stupid. Get it right, idiot.
Yeah, El Polly.
Yeah, take that moron.
Don't worry, El Polly. I'll see you in VC here in a minute.
What, Viet Cong?
No, he
So-
knows what I'm talking about.
So getting that dog and stuff like that was my life. I had a dog, early on when I was first, I'd say maybe the first 5 years or whatnot. I had a dog, but I really didn't bond with the dog because I was too young.
Yeah.
But having her, she was my first dog to me because that was my first dog I bonded.
I remember her when she was a pup.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
That's how long we've been friends.
we had so many good memories with that dog. I mean, she was one of those dogs where, like, if me and him just started fighting, like just goofing around or whatnot, she would attack one of us. Now, if it's between me and him, she's gonna attack him because she knows me, But we had other buddies and stuff in the house. And
I've known him longer. I still want to punch him.
You have not known me longer.
Oh, then Hunter?
Yeah, you have not.
Yeah,
Me and Hunter going on
Since
16
2009?
years of friendship.
Between the two of you, I've known you longer than I've known him.
Well,
And between the two of you, I would probably punch you in the face.
I've
Don't worry, Hunter, I got you. See,
Get there.
introduced.
Okay,
I
hold on.
introduced y'all.
Somebody's vodka needs to be taken away from him. Hey, do you want me to put a little mixer in that for you?
I
A little
introduced.
liquid IV.
I introduced y'all. I'm just
So-
saying.
But yeah, I mean,
This dude over here too broke to pay attention.
we both get there. It's called Two Drunks in a Bottle, y'all. We get there eventually. But no, I mean, if I had to go through all my birthday gifts, stuff, the dog to me was my gift because I won't even say just my gift. It was between me and my sister, but still, that was the best gift I got because it lasted for I don't know how many years. I mean, we've had her for a while before she passed away, and like that was one of my favorite gifts I ever gotten for a birthday gift.
Dude, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Well, what's Polly's story?
I'll let you tell yours because I actually am about to go get something to reference Polly's.
Okay.
Oh, mine would definitely have to. Well, mine would have to be my first car. It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's what I got for my birthday, my 15th birthday.
15th birthday. All right.
Yeah, what was that? But my favorite gift overall. Now that's a lame ass story. Of course, that's a pretty big one. That's like your first vehicle. That was the first thing I was able to drive around myself. Blah,
Right.
blah, blah. But my favorite gift, period, would 100% have to be a goat cart.
Okay.
A goat cart.
How were you young, or how old were you when you got the go-kart?
Goat cart. I was probably about maybe 7 or 8, and yes, I am saying goat cart.
Okay, I was about to say go-kart or goat cart.
Well, thing is, though, is whenever I was 7 or 8, I was going to Koala Village. I want to say out in Bartlett. Well, we would have to have a library time, so we'd have to learn to go how to check out library books. Hey, take out the book, put your little marker in,
Yep.
and then if you want to put it back, put the book back in, and then take your marker back out. Right? Just
Yep.
simple stuff. It was like 7, 8-year-old thing.
Right.
Well, one of my favorite books was about go-karts, but I was a kid, so it was a goat cart. It's just how I said it, goat cart.
Okay.
So I went to my parents, and this is before Christmas. So my favorite present was a Christmas present. That's why it's normally my favorite question, but because Christmas already passed, like about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if it'd be kind of lame. Maybe
No.
I guess maybe it couldn't be lame. We're still close enough.
Yeah.
Christmas is like 3 weeks ago now.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, oops, I'm so sorry.
Just saying.
Yeah, it was the 27th, what, 25th? Yeah, probably about 3
It's
weeks.
like 3 weeks
Yeah,
now.
about right.
Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. What is today? What, 13th?
I don't know. I guess I'm on the good
today's
side.
13.
Yeah, today's 13.
Yeah, today's 13th.
I hadn't had to write today's date, so I can tell you for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
It was
I'm all right
another
with
week.
it though.
Okay,
Apparently
so
he's
it's
not. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a problem with the actual calendrical time of it. So, what were the other? So, I told my mom and dad, I was like, I want a goat cart. I want a goat cart. Because I looked at all the pictures and like how fast they go. They go 55, 60 miles an hour. Like it's one of the first books I ever read, right? Whenever I was 7 or 8. And I wanted a goat cart. Well, time came. Here's Christmas. All right. So I opened up the door. Huh. I almost opened up the door with that little kid I know, like little spoiled brat, like confidence, like, huh.
Oh, you knew.
Oh, I knew. I'd go out into the living room, but there's no goat cart. It's just a big ass Christmas tree. Mom and dad get up. They hear me, they're unwrapping presents. They get up, come out and watch me. And mom said that she was sitting there watching me open up presents, and I was acting surprised, like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was opening these presents like, oh cool. That's awesome.
Right. You put that face on.
Yeah, I put the face on. Even when I
Right.
was young, I was still appreciative,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh yeah, man, cool."
Spoiled little fucker.
Didn't get my goat cart though. There was all I'm saying is if I was born in the early 2000s, there would have been a mass shooting at my house that day. You know what I'm saying? But I was born in the late 80s, so
Right.
things were a little bit different then.
Yeah.
So, what were the other? So my dad, no, I always went golfing with my dad. So my dad was like, "Hey Max, I want to go golfing today. Can you go and check the weather for me?" Yes, sir. I go to the back deck. I open up the blinds. It's still dark.
Right.
I turn on the light, and on the back porch is a goat cart, blue, 2-seater. I don't know what the CC is, but whatever. I didn't care. There's my goat cart. Santa left it on the back porch. Dad ran over. He opened up. He's like, "You want to go for a ride, boy?" Yeah. He started it up, and I just drove it around the backyard for a little bit. Then when the sun came up, he's like, "All right, boy. We lived on a block. Stay on the sidewalk. Don't leave the sidewalk." But this is in the 90s. This is probably 96, 97. This is back when you kind of let your kids still go out, you know?
Right.
So stay on the sidewalk, do one lap around the block, and come straight back here. Don't stop for nothing. Stay on the sidewalk. Yes, sir. I was just on the sidewalk. I might have been doing like 3 miles an hour, but for me, I was, Mario Andretti, I'm just going, did my little loop, came back to the house, and then I rode that damn thing for probably about a year. And then that was my favorite present that I ever got.
Oh yeah.
So Polly's, he didn't really have a favorite birthday gift, but his favorite gift that his wife got him for a wedding present was it was a picture of him and his son and his grandpa that was hand drawn, and his grandpa had passed away a few years ago and never got to meet his son. So super sentimental.
Yeah.
He almost has me on a little bit of regret of why I didn't say this. So I don't know if this has ever been brought up on the podcast. My grandmother was my best friend. She passed away in 2015.
Yeah.
She passed away on Valentine's Day in 2015, actually. That was her favorite holiday. And my little sister got me, and I had to take this off the wall, got me a picture.
Raise up a little bit higher.
And it is of my grandmother, and my little sister had it to where the baby, little Remy, and it looks like my grandmother's holding him. And I cried when I got this because it was a Christmas gift, that she was able to make a reality happen, because this little guy would have been wrapped around that woman's finger. 100%. This was my best friend all of my life. And when I lost her in 2015, I don't know if Hunter remembers getting the phone call from me, and I was just distraught and was like, "She's gone, dude." Major impact on how I was raised and the style that I parent and things of that nature were because of this woman. Absolutely my best friend. I'm glad that she was able to actually show up in the podcast.
Yeah.
I never thought that I would actually bring this picture out. But this woman has always showed me to chase my dreams, live large, even though I don't have a lot of money. Money can't go with you to your grave. Have nice things, have something to show for in life. And that's how I live my life, is I want to have nice things, so I buy nice things.
Right.
So that I have something to show for. So that you can see it. It does that.
That's good.
Does that look to
that
you
looks like that
it
looks
doesn't?
real.
It looks like
Yeah.
she's holding him.
That looks real.
You can't tell that he was cropped into that picture.
No, that looks real.
So rest in peace to Patricia Jane.
Well, cheers to that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end this podcast in Two Drunks in a Bottle style.
And how's that?
You-
Oh, don't
you
tell me you're-
said that you're not a big. Or do you want to finish your statement?
No, I'm good. No,
Casting
Sure.
Couch's OnlyFans.
Okay,
That's right after this.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Well, no, that's
This is
Two
all-
Drunks in a Bottle After Dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that. That was our name.
Cool.
Yeah, you're.
I'm gonna shine some light on this.
So,
Okay?
so you're not. So you're not
We're
worried
getting the
about.
blue light out?
Or are you worried?
No, I don't. I definitely don't want to put a black light on this couch. Hell,
All right. So you said you're not big on video games,
no.
but you've played video games.
Yes.
So if you were to say, this is a question we ask everyone at the end of a podcast. What is your all-time favorite video game and why?
Okay, like the one that I like to play the most, or my favorite overall.
Favorite overall.
Favorite overall is definitely going to have to be Super Smash Brothers 64.
Ooh, yes.
It's going to be Super Smash Brothers 64. Reason being is because I've got so many memories with my like my best friend, like my diaper buddies.
Right.
Okay. Before we end, so
Polly's like fixing
it's
to get me emotional over here. He's like,
it's
dude,
1999.
don't fucking do it.
Right? It's 1999. Your mom says the boys can stay over. They all live in the neighborhood together.
Yep.
There's five bicycles thrown into the front yard.
Yep.
All the boys are over at your house. They got an okay from their mother. Now all 5 of y'all are in your room. Nintendo 64. A boob tube, yay big. This motherfucker ain't big, dude. But thank God for Nintendo with Smash Brothers 64.
Yes.
It was all one screen.
Yep.
I think
Right?
I'm gonna make
You all
another
were the screen,
vodka
so you could
cranberry.
actually still see it.
I'm gonna stick with ginger.
Your mom said that Domino's Pizza, even though Domino's is trash, Domino's Pizza is ordered with a 2 liter of Mr. Oh wait, hold on. No, it wasn't Dr. Pepper.
Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb. Yeah, it was
Yes.
Mr. Pibb.
Yep.
Mr. Pibb was on the way with some cheese sticks. You just got your brand new Rumble Pack. You just got it. Batteries completely full. Everybody else peanut butter fucking jealous. They're like, oh, can I play with your controller? Bitch, buy your own Rumble Pack. Sitting there, and then you and your boys are just sitting there eating pizza. It's my turn. It's my turn. Oh, you're the one that lost. You get out. Keith, you get in. Oh no, you're the first one to get out. Brandon, you get out. Justin come in, and then like you just keep switching out. There's 7 of y'all, but only 4 can play. So like 3 people got to watch, but whoever was like the one that was at the bottom had to bounce out.
You will pass me a ginger beer.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. So if I had to say my favorite video game of all time would have to be Super Smash Brothers 64, and its sentimental value.
Need some more ice?
No, I'm good. It's sentimental value over like how much I like to play it.
So, Hunter, like always, I'm going to go last. Even though, actually, you know what? Let's change her up a bit, because I know what yours is going to be. Because for once in my life, I know what yours is going to be.
Yeah, because we have an agreement between us. It's got to be something new.
I know what yours is going to be.
Yeah.
I don't think we brought it up on Two Drunks in a Bottle. Maybe we have.
The last game we played together.
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
It was brought up
once,
so I can't say it then.
Yeah, it had to be Two Drunks.
I've gotten better. I've gotten better at it. So
we try. Yeah.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Still,
yeah. It's still new.
So mine's still gonna be the finals.
Yeah.
And I went from being a heavy and like growing partial to it, learning a little bit about the medium, and then going to the smallest one and fucking up people with that damn samurai sword.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. So if you've ever played Call of Duty,
I played Call of Duty.
So it's similar to Call of Duty, and it's a mixture of Call of Duty and
Real tournament.
No, Call of Duty and Apex Legends.
Okay.
It's a mixture between those, but they give it like a game show base. So you're four teams, mans of 3, and the goal is you're trying to win the most cash. So you're getting these drop boxes, and it's almost like capture the flag
I've seen that being
in Call of
played.
Duty. So this is a free game that you can play on PC.
And you start by like gliding in.
So
No.
you start in like
Fortnite.
a game show.
Or not Fortnite. It's,
You're thinking of Fortnite, flying in or
Okay.
whatever. So this one, you're actually running in and you blow through a screen and like your character spawns in. Super cool fucking game.
Yeah.
Once you get the hang of it and you learn the concept of it, you get better. As long as you have a team of at least one person that can hold the entire team up.
Yeah.
Now we've gotten better at playing it, and El Poly could even say, El Poly actually said, "Fuck yeah, dude, the finals." That's his most current favorite video game. That's
Yeah.
probably what he wants to play after this, because he asked
Oh,
if
y'all need to hop on with it.
we're gonna hop on tonight. So let's play some finals. If we don't play finals, my other favorite would have to be Fall Guys,
Yeah.
which he would probably want to play.
Is he in the Fall Guys now?
Yeah, he's been in the Fall Guys for a minute.
I know he has his off and ons about it, you know.
You know, Paulie is a rage quitter. I'm
Yeah.
glad he's watching this, because I can talk a little bit of shit about Paulie. Paulie is a rage quitter. So, but thing is, he doesn't actually rage quit. He always knows I'm live streaming.
Yeah.
Every single fucking time. He may not live stream, but I may go live right after this podcast. I may go live on YouTube again, but I'm going to be sitting over at that fucking computer desk. And Polly knows he's going to be in the fucking background. And I feel like he feeds off of my energy, because the more he rages, the more I talk shit. And
Yeah.
That's the goal of like talking shit, like as on a video game.
So the thing is, me and Hunter, I'm not going to veer off of being good at the game. But while you're talking, you're being shitty at the game. I'm gonna sit there and talk shit. He says, "Fuck Fall Guys."
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Watch on the live stream. He's gonna say, "Fuck the finals. I'm going to bed." So you remember the old days, Hunter, to where it's like, "Fuck you guys. I'm going home."
Yep.
All right. So Polly's me now. That's Polly.
Yeah.
Where I used to be like, "Fuck you guys, I'm going home."
I'm gonna be honest, like I
Quoting
hated
fucking
it.
South Park.
I hated to agree with you on that one, but yeah.
But Polly is the new me.
Yeah.
Polly is the new me. I've become that person to where it's like, you can't say shit that offends me. Like, that's not a fucking thing. You're not gonna say a motherfucking thing that can offend me. Because I can guarantee you I have a more wittier comment than you had that's gonna make you like look like an idiot.
Yeah. We all had
more
that
than
thick skin.
likely.
Hey, Paulie, just make fun of his beard, dude. I'm telling you right now. It fucking looks like he's got the mange.
Thing is, you can't make fun of my beard on camera because it looks
Hey,
fucking
Paulie,
full.
hey, it doesn't matter. All you have to do
It
is
looks
just say
fucking
it.
full.
Hey, you know what? Hey, man, here's the thing.
It's
Whenever it
not
comes to
gonna
like talking
offend me.
shit, like
It's
talking
not
shit,
gonna
like
offend
over,
me.
like online.
It's not gonna
Maybe.
offend me.
Look left.
Fuck off.
Oh, yeah. He sits over there because now you can see.
No,
it.
you still can't see it. You still can't really fucking see it.
Viewers, zoom in.
See how mad he's getting, Paulie?
Fuck off.
That's it.
Fuck
All you
off.
gotta do is
Fuck
just
you guys, I'm already home.
dude.
Fuck you guys, I'm
all
already
saying
home.
is like if his ball sack looked like looked like
You
his
wanna see
face, it would look.
Oh, wait,
like,
that's-
it would look like
wait,
he had
bro.
testicular cancer.
Wait.
And he was doing
Wait,
chemotherapy.
I almost asked. I did ask you if you wanted to see it,
But
that's a different podcast.
no, bro,
it's a different podcast.
Oh, look at Polly's comment. Oh.
patchy as fuck. Hey,
Patchy
all I'm saying,
as fuck.
hey,
Fuck off, Paulie.
Paulie, did you hear this dude say, "Hey, do you want to see my nutsack?" No, I can go to jail for looking at a toddler's nutsack.
I think we're having audio technical difficulties here. We're gonna have to cut the podcast a little bit short.
Oh,
Hunter, what?
You can't Oh God, I love drinking and cracking jokes.
Oh, I think he may
Give me
be.
more.
I think
Give me
Max
more.
may be the new
Drunk 3.
favorite guest
Oh.
No,
on this
I-
podcast.
Fuck guest. Drunk 3.
You want to bring him on as a permanent drunk?
Do you not?
Are you
Oh
up?
no! I'll be a special guest.
I was fixing to say, are you
I'll
up
be a-
for? Are
I'll
you
be a
up?
special guest.
Are you up for the expectations
special
of a? Yeah, okay, special guest.
I'll be a special.
If any-
So-
And here comes Max Martin.
Look,
come
that-
on down to the next.
You guys will see Max again. You
I would love to be
absolutely
on.
will see Max again. And the reason I say that is we're gonna have Corey.
I was about to say that it's
So-
either we have Corey on one and then
So,
both of them on
That's
the next.
what I was fixing to say. Is
Yeah.
what's
Oh.
going to happen is I am
Potentially.
going to schedule Corey for February. I will schedule Corey for February. come either February, right after Corey's podcast, we'll see if Corey can do it again, and we'll do it back to back.
Yeah.
If we cannot do it back to back, I will schedule the duo for March. I am the scheduler of.
I have my tendrils everywhere.
I am
Everybody does my bidding on the dates in which I do.
Yeah. I'm the scheduler of the podcast. So I mean, all of the guests are my guest. So.
Oh no, I would love to. Oh man, I'm gonna tell you right now though, like you're gonna need a bigger screen.
We will definitely.
Me and Corey, we are going to talk mad smack.
We are going
to talk mad smack.
We will.
And Corey's funny as shit too.
We will do it in a different setting.
Okay, yeah, do it definitely in a different setting.
It will not be on the casting couch. 100%. It will not be.
Dude, I've had to take a piss for about 30 minutes and try to get up, but I'm stuck to it.
So probably what.
We almost had this figured out. We would talk about having a bottle underneath the table, but
Jess wouldn't let it happen.
The wife said no.
Probably what's going to happen is we're gonna do a round table. That's how we'll do it. We're gonna do a round table style with the four of us,
like the '70s show where it just spins around. Yeah,
we're gonna do it that way.
Not the '70s show.
Oh yeah, no. You're good, but like, man, if you could do like. Oh, never mind. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
So Hunter,
yours. As BB has stated, he already knows mine because I've talked about it to him. And
I have to play it.
And like he just said, I've talked into his ear. I've tried to persuade him on it, which it's not his game, so I understand if he didn't.
I haven't experienced it.
I've
watched videos. I'm down for it.
So the game itself is called Bum Simulator. If you haven't heard about it, check it out on Steam right now. It's literally $3, maybe $4 at most.
I'll buy it tonight and we'll play it tonight.
Bum Simulator is exactly how it sounds. You're literally a bum. You have no money. You're on the streets, and you get to pretty much make your own money. You have to get a cardboard piece of paper, write down a sign, and literally just beg for money.
Is there the option for sucking dick for crack?
I'm glad you said that because my sign, it says "suck for $1." That's what I use.
You get to grade your sign.
Oh, yeah, man, that's an A+++ right there. That was pretty. That's pretty funny.
I'm glad you said that too. So you get graded on your cardboard sign. Now it doesn't have any effect, but they literally just tell you what they think of it. They give you a F rating up to an A rating or A+ rating.
Did you get A+ on Suck for $1?
Yeah, I did.
Suck for $1.
My first one, I kept reusing it, and they kind of loaded it down each.
So every time you use the same sign, you get a little bit lower grade.
If you use the same sign. Yeah.
Honest opinion,
I don't know. Suck for $1 should be A+ every single time.
Honest opinion, I think they
like who doesn't want Suck for $1?
No, I think it depends on how much the sign you cover up.
Are you gonna turn that down? All
I'm saying is, do you accept it? Do you accept 3/4, 2 dimes, and a nickel? I've got some change in my truck. I don't carry cash. I don't want to get robbed.
He's over on Brooks Road right now.
All I'm saying, I let him hop in my truck. Like, hey man, ass, cash, or grass, baby. Nobody rides for free.
He's heard the Big Spo song then. I know you know it. So anyway, though, so like you start off like that's your only money maker is to pretty much make a sign, try to collect money. As you go on, you can buy stuff. There's a 7-Eleven in the game. You can buy food, you can buy drinks like alcohol or liquor, and you pretty much try to build you a home. You try to grab people over that are other bums. Try to get them into your community, and it's almost like a gang almost. Probably the best way I can describe it is that you want to have a good little community of people to defend for you. I do. I got 4 other people. Yeah.
Hey, what was that movie with Will Ferrell and like the 5 homeless bums kept like breaking into his car having an orgy?
He's talking about the other guys.
The other guys.
I know he's talking about. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, thank you for
I thought he was about to go for that one where he was out front of his house selling all of his shit.
When he was talking about the
Because he was
bums and
homeless in
homeless
that
guys,
one.
I was like, I really don't know. And he was like, they broke into his car. I'm like, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, what was his name? He was just
'Cause
like,
what-
yeah,
what was
me
that,
and the boys
the
had
other-
a good orgy in your
Yeah.
The other guys had
you know,
the
Medicine Bill.
the other
whatever
guys
his
had
name
the
was.
Rock and was it the other guys that had the Rock and Mark
Samuel-
Wahlberg or Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, the
And they
Rock
jumped-
Samuel
they
Jackson.
jumped-
Barton,
They
yeah.
jumped off the roof
Yeah.
and died.
Guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, aim for the bushes.
Yeah, aim for the
Yeah.
bushes. There was nothing. It was just a shadow.
Yeah. They were so hard in that movie.
Died right at the beginning. Like you're thinking they're gonna be main characters. Nope.
No. Oh man, but whenever like comes like Spies or whatever, like Hobbs and Shaw was a good one
Yeah.
with Jason. Was it
Jason Statham in the Rock.
Statham in the Rock. That
did
was
like that
a
one.
really good movie. I love the one whenever Jason Statham like there was like two identical rooms. Rock comes into one. He just comes over, presses the button, and then like
All right,
they
so
kick the crap out of
we're
everybody.
going back to the beginning of the podcast. So Corey's gun was an HK BP9. Do
Okay.
you remember?
HKBB9.
Yeah, do you remember that gun?
I barely.
I'll have to look up a picture of it, and then you'll
Oh, yeah.
remember it. Because the gun was fucking expensive. Like we were like, how the fuck did you afford that? We know you were the fucking. We know you.
Stripper.
Well, his girlfriend did other shit as a stripper to make good money.
Hey, man, we ain't talking about that. Yeah, one way or the other, she was a stripper and made money.
He had a decent job at the time, though, right?
There, yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That was the gun. You remember it?
I remember. I remember the handle now.
He never fucking shot the motherfucker until me.
Yeah, hold on. What's the is that the backhand, like the back brace, or like the for the hand grip?
Yeah.
It has 4 different handles for it.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I think it came
I
with all
remember
that
the-
bullshit.
Yeah.
I remember the gun. Yeah. You spouting out names.
I'm gonna
to me
call
like I
him
wouldn't
after
know.
this,
All right.
so all of us can talk. We're gonna get this next podcast scheduled in February. The first podcast in February scheduled.
And by the way, how do y'all end this? Is it just like talk about video games?
Are you done?
So I mean, all right. So just end it real quick.
Are you done?
Just end it real quick. Bum Simulator is one of the games I would say to try out. It's something different. It's nothing that's been recreated before.
I do have a spill. It's not gonna be our normal.
So like I say, if you haven't tried it, look at it. It's $4 on Steam right now. It's on sale till the 15th or 16th. Look it up. Try it out.
I'm so sorry. Before you go into your spiel, whenever he brought up the bum simulator,
Yeah.
yeah, does everybody remember that one dude on Bum Fights? Do y'all remember Bum Fights back in the day, probably about 10 years ago? It was a dude that would go around and he would pay 2 bums, like whoever won the bum fight, he'd pay 2 bums like $100 to fight, but he would film it.
We have
post
so
it on-
much shit we have to look up after
And,
this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, it was
There's
called-
so much shit that
So-
all of us are gonna
it was
watch.
Called, it was called Bum
You've got to
Fight.
watch Buddy Games.
Yeah, well, no,
He's
He's
Buddy
got to
Games is
watch.
He's gotta watch it, yeah.
He's got to watch Buddy Games. He's got to watch Sons of what was it?
Oh, Son of a Dungeon.
Son of a Dungeon.
Yeah.
And now
With
we have to
Red
watch
Dead.
Bump Fight.
So
Well,
my
well-
question to you is that something like on YouTube or
Just listen to the story, and I 100% got you.
there we go.
So this dude would go around. He'd pay like bums like 20 or like $100, like to fight. Like they would have to legit fight, and whoever won the fight got the 20 or $100. I forgot how much it was. Well, he would post it on Facebook, and of course, he just made money off of doing this, right?
Right.
Don't ask me. I don't talk to me about the morality of it. That's not what I'm fucking here
No.
for. I don't make the news. I just report it.
Raw
So
and
one or
uncut.
the other. So Dr. Phil invites him onto the show, and this dude already knows Dr. Phil's about to get me on this show to like talk shit or like try to make me feel bad about what I did. This motherfucker shows up to Dr. Phil's show. He shaved his head, cut it bald at the top, came in dressed in a suit, looked just like fucking Dr. Phil, and he just sat down. And then the only thing, Dr. Phil ended up kicking him off the show. It only took about 30 seconds into it, and Dr. Phil had to stop because he already knew that he got him. He's like, wait, hold on. So you're telling me that I take people and I put them on social media to embarrass them to make money, but you don't do the same thing on this show, Dr. Phil?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then it's like, just because you have doctor in front of your fucking name and I don't, I'm the asshole. And he was like, actually, this ain't going nowhere. You can just leave. He goes, all right, that's what I thought, Dr. Phil. And he just walked right off. But he showed up looking just like Dr. Phil. It was, I was like, You know what? I almost didn't want to like the guy. But yeah, fuck you, Dr. Phil.
Right,
You're
yeah.
right.
I was gonna say I have respect for this guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can look it up. Gosh,
we will,
you
yeah.
can Google it. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, we are.
Sorry.
So
It's a segue from one person to another.
yeah,
You got to pay the troll toll, baby. You got to pay the troll toll.
It's how podcasts go.
Yeah.
This is so. Just so you know, me and Hunter started this we said that after the 5th episode we would have a guest. It was after the 3rd episode we started having guests because we were watching our views and we were like, we're not doing something right. People would rather watch me and Hunter interview you and talk to you and ask you questions and get your reaction off of us than watch just the two of us.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
So
if you started coming up with like some really good questions.
So you got 2 drunks in a. So we didn't have good questions.
No. I'm just saying. No, in effort. See, I feel like this motherfucker just got butthurt. Did you wipe your ass with sandpaper this morning?
Hold on, I just said that. You just did what I wanted.
So going off
reaction.
Oh no,
reaction.
He just
hook, line, sinker.
Wait, hold on.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Going off what BB
has
said though, it's the same way. Like I had a couple people, like I tell up at work and stuff like that, and they all tell me like some stuff that we can improve on or whatnot. But
there
most people that tell me
there was always something missing.
Reactions. They say when we get together, just me and him.
We already know each other.
Yeah, we know how to like go off of each other.
Me and him don't feed off of each other's reactions anymore. We've been friends for fucking so long that he can tell me something or I can tell him something and it doesn't fucking surprise me.
We either laugh or brush it off.
There's no surprise. There's nothing when me and him do a podcast together. Just because, for one, normally, now we don't rehearse the podcast.
No, we try not to.
Go ahead and pour me another one if you're going to do what I think you're about to do.
Man, you mind grabbing some ice then? You want some ice?
I'll take it.
He wants a little bit more ice.
Yeah, I am ending this, but...
yeah, but dude, another drink? Why not, though?
So, I mean, we have had people, though, they would tell us, we want more reaction. I've had people personally tell me this. And, all right. Appreciate it. And so, it's one of those things, it's like he said, we don't have any reactions between each other because we've known each other.
It kind of kills the podcast a little bit because there's no surprise. We don't, like I said, we don't rehearse it. So even though it looks like we know what each other were going to say, we're in the same mindset when we do these podcasts. It's not that we don't know what's going to be talked about because we don't. Normally, when it's just a me and you podcast, know what's going to be talked about.
Right. We have more options to talk about.
But when we bring a guest on, it's more of a surprise of what they're going to say because, like I said, it's not rehearsed.
No.
I absolutely did not know what the fuck. Did you read off your script tonight, Max? All right.
He went off script.
So, anyways, I'm gonna veer off of that. I got multiple enders before we do our official ender. Next week's episode, you're going to notice that there's going to be some skits at the beginning of the podcast.
You said next week, so we're doing a back-to-back week?
We are doing a episode next weekend.
Hell yeah.
So we are going back-to-back. If Corey wants to be in January, we will do it 3 weeks in a row. If not, it will be the first week of January that we add Corey.
First week in February.
Or first week in February, sorry.
Yeah. By the way, 3 weeks ago was Christmas. Don't forget.
I was gonna let it slide, but yeah.
Anyways,
it was Christmas. Oh, it was more like 3 weeks ago.
You're gonna
like this clock Nazi over.
You're gonna notice three skits. Me and Hunter are gonna be the stars in all 3 skits. We've got 3 people that are going to be sponsors of this podcast. It is a non-monetary sponsorship. It's going to, for one, be our 5M community.
Pornhub.
No, our 5M community, which you know nothing about. So the first one's going to be our 5M community. The second one is going to be Another small business, because we are a small business.
Yeah.
Two Drunks in a Bottle is a small business.
Yeah,
We have not
100%.
made monetary value yet, but we are a business.
We're not looking for that. We're trying to just talk.
Entertain.
Yeah.
And then the third one are going to be the people that made our shirts that you saw on the New Year's live stream, the New Year's Eve live stream.
And our fourth one is going to be for OnlyFans. Two Drunks After Dark.
I only said 3 skits.
Well, I said 4. You said 3 for you.
We can't do a OnlyFans skit on YouTube.
Are we still not there yet?
We haven't made it there yet.
Sorry, folks. We tried. I tried.
Our fourth skit will be like our intro, I guess, to OnlyFans. So something for them to view before they see the actual video.
Well, y'all gonna start an OnlyFans? I thought
you already know this.
already
You're
have.
going to be on it tonight.
We already have an
Oh,
OnlyFans. We're
okay.
trying to work on it. Yeah.
Two Drunks After Dark.
Ah, got you. See, I always wanted to start an OnlyFans, but it was just like me.
Oh,
at
you're.
work.
Oh, hey,
You know,
whoa.
it's like I set up a tripod.
You're gonna be
and then It's just
happy.
me, like
Oh,
me
don't-
working. It's
there-
like because
hey.
all these whores,
Yeah,
get to
hey.
show their buttholes. Like the only thing I can really
Matt.
do is just like show them how
Hey,
much
Matt,
of a man
shut
I
the
am.
fuck up for a second.
What? Okay.
We're gonna show
I
you.
was gonna go on a rant there, but okay, go.
We're gonna show you a tripod tonight
See,
on
how many-
OnlyFans After Dark.
Bro,
See-
what are you talking about? I'm already a tripod. Do you want to bring another one in here?
Oh no, there's gonna be 3 tripods.
There's gonna be 3 tripods. And those are gonna be some really awkward looking tripods.
Anyway,
Just look at the couch. There's not enough stains yet, so we got to keep it going.
Anyway, so
Maddie,
don't think that these are ads on YouTube. Don't skip our video.
No.
You'll still see your original content. It's going to be the 3 skits, and then it'll be our starting soon, and then it'll be our intro. Actually, we may throw out the starting soon, right, Hunter? With the since we're gonna have 3 sponsor videos,
Yeah.
we may throw out the starting soon, and it'll be our intro, and then it'll be our next guest.
Yeah.
So the last thing that I'd like to cover is, since I brought it up earlier, I'm not gonna show the picture again, but actually, I'm gonna show the picture again.
Just
Any
hold
of
it up.
you that have watched tonight and you lost a best friend, you lost a grandparent, if that was your best friend, we understand. We know what's going on. We know how hard it is, and we hope that we can bring some happiness into you guys' lives with watching this podcast. We are real people. We do have feelings, whether we're fuck around and find out kind of people. And
I'm a lizard person.
yeah, you are. You do kind of have scaly. Anyways,
My God.
anyways,
Oh my bad. I'm gonna calm down.
thank you for watching Two Drunks in a Bottle. I'm BB.
I'm Hunter.
I'm guest star Max.
Hunter,
I got you.
you already ended it.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Bloopers.
Mm-hmm.
We'll catch y'all on the next one.